clarity is the income. Distraction is the expense. When you can see things clear without distractions, and note that you're gonna have a bunch of distractions. Excuse the noise and everything in the video quick. The distractions that you decide to utilize are the ones that's gonna hold you back. Oh, what's wrong? That's a distraction right there. I'm not even focused on the right storage unit. I'm over here wondering if my keychain, like, hurry, pay the bill tomorrow. You know, I ain't got time for that. This is my operation. You know what I mean? Be responsible. But that's the thing. Clarity is the income, the value. Distraction is the expense. See, as my phone ringing now, it just worked. And work continues to come because I plan ahead of things. When you got clarity, which means if you got knowledge, like you can have any type of skill. This is one thing I realize about what's going on with society. People are distracted. They just distracted. Everybody distracted. Everybody give a damn about aliens, what the president doing, or their neighbors doing, what their family's doing. But if you really listen to people, when you got clarity, you be like, dude, y'all ain't got nothing to do, because who gives a fuck about who's saying this or who doing that? Like, as far as somebody said this about somebody, or somebody going to jail, or you heard what the president said, you heard what this person, who gives a fuck? Depending on your dream and where you at, think about the people they talk about when they say the president is doing what he's doing. You think he give a damn about being distracted by what people talk about? That's why he doing the shit he want to do. He focused as fuck as far as what his mission is. Even if it affects the country, he like, yo, this is what I want to do. I don't give a damn what nobody think. Him and his people, that's how he rolling. We all need that kind of that kind of focus. You know, people's situations is only, that's why it's a trick to life. When you're going through something, you got to realize one thing. Unless your last day on earth, you're going to get through the shit. People always get through their situation. That's the trick to this life. It's patience, but clarity on what you really want to do. So when I see people going through things, I ask a person, like, they might be going house to house, they might be going car to car, relationship to relationship, family to friends, switching up, trying to meet new people, be socialized. You know, I even told a female friend that said, you ain't ready for a relationship, you know, because you're so caught up in your own world. And a man comes into your life, you want that man to be consumed by your world. And I wouldn't want any woman at this point in my life, understanding what kind of man I am, for her to come in my life and just now she's consumed with who I am. A woman must be herself. That's what I learned about in these 40-odd years of life. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to even friendship, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to sleep with every woman. I got a lot of female friends that's just cool, you know, look out, jobs, opportunities, boom, bada bing, because, hey, money rules everything. Fucking 2026, shit. And you can like me like a motherfucker, you know, shit, it just, but keep it on subject in this quick video of 5 minutes. Clarity is the currency, man. You got to be clear. You got to look at your scenarios, look at your situations, and really focus on where you want to be. And sometimes, even when you think you might be going through something, and the trick is somebody going through worse. And when you hear people say, I wish I had your problems, that's something that'll make you wake up and realize who you are, what you're doing. And clarity is the key. Sometimes there's a lot of people out here that are dedicated workers, like myself. It's people that work. They just know how to go to work. The thing is clarity. Let's say if you've been working your ass off at your job and they ain't been appreciating you. This is what changed my life, and I've been self-employed for 12 years. I done did everything. Bought houses, everything. So what gave me that understanding is that I was working my ass off to get hired at a job that didn't want to hire. They put me through bullshit. And I said, you know what? If I would work hard for you motherfuckers like this, I could work harder for myself. That's how I looked at it. I don't know. I guess I was born around a lot of pimps and hustlers, so I thought in pimping. Y'all just pimping motherfuckers, so I can pimp my goddamn self. Bitch, I can make myself get up and go make a couple dollars to pay some bills, bust some moves, because it's literally just work. That's all you look about when you thinking that way. Some people really are looking for a job as if the job is going to be forever. The motherfucking shit. God put me through so much in my life as far as the understanding, so I could be able to understand clarity. It's very expensive to gain this clarity, because you have to really pay attention to your life, and you have to understand what you're doing. And then it's people out here right now, I'm telling you, the mind power that some people got is so fucking amazing, man. Like, I can't even tell people my fucking problems, because of them, it's winning. Real shit. You can tell, I'm talking about, it's people you can talk to right now, they're like, man, I only made $1,000 a day. Like, $1,000, what the fuck? But they don't understand the work or what it costs, the expense, the distraction, the this, that. And they might only walk away with $300 for the day, $400 for the day. But this is the willpower that when I'm listening to people now, when I hear These, it's people out there that talk like, yo, you can make $10,000, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month. And you start thinking like, how do you make that kind of money? The level of that clarity that you need to get to that point, it takes a person to now look at every scenario and analyze who you are as a person. If you've always got through your situations, even with lesser help or with lesser aid, that shows how much willpower you have in your mind. If you can go through something and figure it out yourself, that is a lot of fucking power, because a lot of people are fucking beggars these days, and they really ask and ask, and they consume and they consume. That's why I keep motherfuckers away from me, because people will consume you till you ain't got no energy for yourself or to focus on what you're doing. That's a key distraction. And fellas, and just real quick in this video, fellas, that's why even in 2026, these women have lost their goddamn mind. If you serious about dating, that means you need clarity to understand what woman you deal with. And that's how I understand women. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm probably going to be single for a little bit, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of energy that has to be reverted. That's a hard search to find a woman that's really in tune with herself, and all she's looking for is just the off time. We off with this shit. What we doing when we off our time for fighting the fucking world? Trying to figure each other out. That's why relationships are terrible these days, because it's all about you help me, give me. Everybody turning to fucking Donald Trump. Like Pac said, give me, take. Everybody's like that right now. So if you a person that got that kind of clarity, you got to watch the people you put in your day-to-day life, your everyday life, your family, your friends, your work environment. If you at the wrong job and that job, you can't function. You really don't feel yourself. You got to get away from that shit. That shit will hold you for years. That's why people be stuck in shit for 10, 20 years. I guess I'm a switch it up type brother. I be, bitch, boom, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I got to keep going. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't gonna let nothing hold my spirit back, because that'll kill your youth. But clarity is the key to that. And so many people can't even afford to be that clear. Sometimes we all in just survival mode. Everybody in survival mode. So people are willing to lie when they're in survival mode. People are willing to fuck over their best friends or people that they really got love for, because they call it survival mode. Man, I've been listening to human beings in this fucking world the last year, and that's why I keep it on, because I'm trying to tell you, people are just, and I ain't saying like I want to, but this is how the world is now. People are convincing themselves they're in survival mode as if every day they had $1 million. Like the average human, I'm telling you, it's the mentality of a person don't understand the safety net. And that's why the rich get rich. Because the clarity is, even if they got 100 bands, these motherfuckers will drive a hoopty. They will, I'm telling you, they will be, it's a humbleness to where you want to get to. And you can't even want to be a millionaire if you don't understand the humbleness of resetting yourself. Man, I done been through every fucking thing as far as like every business opportunity. And one thing I learned about it is just generating income. I always made money. Nothing I never did, I never learned. When people talk about even making $1,000 a month, I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of business is that to make 12 grand a year? Good for you, but that's not, you ain't gonna survive off that. You have to diversify. One key that you understand, America, this clarity teaches you. You can't have shit. This is the world where we are in high-tech technology. Information is moving very fucking fast, and humans are not willing to evolve because we all want to be comfortable, and the comfort is over with. The comfort is over with. That shit is over. Anybody thinking security, yo, I just want to get a job, get a house, go to church, shut your ass up. Boy, you been fighting for 30 years for that shit. You passing right now, just say, you know what? I just need to get some equity. I need to get some assets. Man, let me apply. How the fuck this loan? Okay, you need 10,000 real quick, bitch. I'll get the house and I won't even live in the motherfucker. I'll just rent that bitch out. Here we go. We're going to make moves everywhere. You understand the system. You start understanding clarity, though, low. All you got to do is hear people that went through it. And this is what they be telling you, the same shit. Like, you went through a system and made it. You credit building motherfucker. I thought I had to go dollar for dollar. The clarity make you realize y'all not rich. Y'all got credit. I'm telling you, this game is a lie. It's not the old world. And I think a lot of us that come from the early 2000s, 90s, the 80s, the 70s, we come from that old world where cash ruled everything. The motherfucking world, as long as you stack some bread, you was all right. Man, that shit is, you got to be aggressive as fuck. You got to be Donald Trump to stack bread like that. It's real out here. You know what I mean? You got 10, 20, 30, but you talking about 100, 200, 300,000, man, shit. Man, shit. Man, it's a fight. You got to get past the first at least 250 these days. So that means, pause a bit. So in this society right now, humans ain't ready to evolve, man. Like every day wake up and just set the goals. Like we stop dreaming. So the clarity, most people are waking up every day just to make money. That's it. And that's why money is becoming hard for people to make. Clarity is real. Like you got to live your purpose out. Like I live every day and just go to work. All I know is go to fucking work. And whatever comes from the shit, it comes from the shit. You just go to work. People be asking you shit. You know how to fix this? You know, I'll fix the fucking world if I can, bitch, for the right price shit. You can pay me to fix the fucking world. Then I ain't got to worry about all this shit. It's a cost to everything with information that you provide yourself. That's all this new world teaches everybody. And people that come from the 80s, the 70s, early 2000s, 90s, we used to that show me shit. Show me what you got. Show me some money. And people, the world don't work like that no more. And that's why it's getting harder to make money for a lot of people, because people are chasing money. That's why people be like, yo, I'm in survival mode. I'm trying to make it. And it's like, nah, make it to what? You can get $10,000 and that shit'll be gone, son. You can have a dud. That shit'll be gone. Shit. What the fuck? That's why I say in this world, you need at least about a quarter and don't even be able to touch it for the next 10 years. That is hard as fuck for the average human or average American to get. That's impossible. That's damn near impossible for a lot of people because they don't understand equity, assets, and anything in that nature. And until you understand those type of things, it ain't liquid cash, it ain't cash no more. It's all about having, holding it, and assets and things like that. But the world ain't teaching this. They ain't educating people on these things. They're not gonna educate you on learning how to work the system, because everybody that's getting really rich off the system, benefiting from the system, is the ones that basically they've been told the same things. But clarity, survival, trying to pay bills, it keep people distracted. I see so many people overworked these days. Man, I be seeing people that just like, nobody's smiling no more. And it's not because the world is angry, not because the world is pissed, because we all got to fucking work right now. They really got us, I'm telling you. But clarity make you see this. A lot of people just walking around angry, don't understand why things are going in circles. I'm telling you, I can see the invisible bully. And that means you can get clarity to see who's fucking with you. So when you're going outside and you trying to start shit with people, you don't realize you really don't want problems with people. It's the fucking world. Somebody, your girl might be pissed off about what her job doing, then it deflects. Energy just keeps traveling. And she talks shit to you, say the wrong shit. You go outside and bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Now you're in there for a dub or some shit, because energy travels like that. The world, we fighting something that we just ain't been paying attention about fighting. But everybody else, I see. That's why I'm thankful for what I get access to, because I just know how to move around. And because of that, you get to try things, you get to do things. You're like, oh, this is evil as a motherfucker. I mean, anybody that grew up from nothing, you get to understand how the system work. It'll piss you off. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Any real person. It's like you realize what you've been working your lives for. Then you go to your family and people like, look, we could buy houses like this. Man, that shit, they already fucked up. People don't even trust each other no more. People, I know so many family members that need a place to stay, but they can't understand how to put their credit together, get their income together, and say, look, you get a house and get an apartment. It's 4 of us, 4 families. We just gonna pay the mortgage on this bitch for $2,000 a month, which means everybody pitching $500 a fucking month to have one apartment to their fucking self. The Africans figuring it out, everybody else figuring it out. But my people, it's like, what the fuck, man? Individualism, clarity. We not too clear on what we can see. So I hope this video, when I post this video this time, you know what I'm saying, it gets to make people understand, man, like, you fighting the world, baby. You fighting this world. And all you got to do is wake up and see what points and what angles are fucking with you. If the landlord fucking with you and you're tired of the landlord fucking with you, then go buy something. If you're tired of the cardinal fucking with you, then tell the motherfucker, look, I got 15 more payments and this shit is done. If your relation, this is how you got to start treating the world. That's how I look at things. Every time I make a payment on something, like, man, I got these many payments, bitch, this shit is over. I got through bankruptcy paying chapter 13s like that. I just thought 6 years in. It was 6 years. Like, let me keep paying you motherfuckers. Yeah, hey, man, look, I'm going to be having on you on the 15th. You know what I'm saying? You got buzz moves. They like, motherfucker, we finna cancel that shit. Hold up. Here go 2 more down. Just shut the fuck up. You gotta work the system. You gotta work the game. So next, as we post these and keep posting, what's your currency? And what you can see clear in your life right now? What's distracting you is the main thing after you see what's clear. And clarity on this point is just saying, you know what? I just really need something to make $30 an hour. And if you realize in the economy we in that people still ain't making $30 an hour, then goddamn it, you better start a fucking business and stop playing with yourself, because that's the only way you see clarity in this shit. Come back down to earth and see what the world is really doing, and then you understand where you want to be at. You know what? If I could just catch a job at 19, 20, get this little apartment, get this crib, man, hey, even put a down payment real quick, and I could balance those two out, man, you know how great you are to even balance some shit out like that? Some people just want that. They ain't got to be rich as hell. They can just be like, yo, look, motherfucking job paid me $25 an hour. That paid the mortgage, paid the card note. I got a little bit to kick it with. Could save up a little bit, go on vacation, and keep a little insurance. And you know how good of a life that fucking is? That's a really good fucking life, if you can balance the shit, even with just living, you know, doing your thing, doing you. But the problem is, the world is making it tough to have that simplicity. So you see more going on, and you can see more going on in our city, in our local communities. You see everything going on. I mean, I just look at it as how it's just a domino effect. I can't see the world where people see it like, oh my God, it's dangerous over here, bitch. I'm in everybody's houses. I don't give a fuck where you at. As long as the landlord and people paying me, I'm there. Man, it's over here. Shit. Hey, I done been in houses where they was selling drugs and they told me they wasn't.
and motherfucker knocking at the door, and all I thought about was the window that just got shot out, and I'm making about $500 to put it in 2 hours. So I was like, you know what? I'm still making more money than this motherfucker shit. So I'm gonna put the window in. That's how I thought of it. So I guess life, it plays the way you want to play it, man. You got to look at this world and see what it's really for and focus, and just focus. And like and comment, subscribe. Let's get it right.